Oh, that's gone way left. Oh, that's going to be a particularly difficult shot.
Horrible. I don't think she'll get on the green with that.
No, behind the club, that is going to be nasty.
Yeah.
Now, this is Lydia Ko's lie at the second hole.
And then you obviously have
I get two club lengths. And if it goes back in there,
a redraw.
Okay.
Yeah.
Had it not been lying with that bush behind, she'd be able to play from the hazard.
What a great effort.
Is
what a marvellous putt.
Well, if she had saved par from that, that would have just laid down a marker for any golfer in sight. She got just about everything right on that. Just ran out of steam at the very end, but the read was spot on. It was tracking towards the hole.
Hasn't been able to make a birdie today yet, Lydia. But this is another chance.
At last.
It might just kickstart her round, who knows, but gets her back to where she started from today. 9 under. So the former #1 leading the current #1 in world rankings by 5 shots. Lydia Ko's now been #1 during this, her second stage, the top of the world rankings for 44 weeks. Going with her driver. Greeted almost with stony silence, but that's a very fine tee shot from Lydia Ko.
So this for birdie for New Zealand's Lydia Ko, world #1, to get to 10 under par. Still, they stay out. Story of the day for Lydia Ko.
No 29 today, sadly, for Lydia. She's round in 35 for the first 9 holes, even par. Ko going with a 3-wood, trying to take that water out of play, of course. When she gives it that cold stare, you know she's given it the nod of approval.
Third shot for Lydia Ko, 10th.
Well, again, you know, she probably felt she should have got that a bit closer from. And she just looks a bit disappointed there as she repairs her pitch mark. Given the fact that Inbee Park can best do 6.
Yeah, she might even drop 2 shots, but that's not in her mind now. Lydia Ko must make putt for birdie on 10. Well, there's a story here, isn't there?
Exactly. This is a repeat of what we saw in the first couple of days, where Lydia from tee to green didn't put a foot wrong, but the putter just was cold, and that's exactly what's happening again today. Lydia Ko just stepping away a bit to make sure. Oh no, that is nasty. That is seriously nasty in there. Loud fat sound as she gets it onto the fairway.
Lydia Ko has to clean up on 11. This for bogey.
So from Lydia Ko's point of view, and I guess from 1 or 2 others in contention here for medals, if conditions stay like this, these last 3 holes today are going to be really interesting, aren't they?
Looks like the hybrid out for Lydia Ko. That will look great in the air. Right, now then, 7 feet or so for birdie.
big putt here now for Lydia Ko. Has to make it, and she does. That gets her back into the race for the bronze and silver medal. And a smile at last on the face of Lydia. It's quite complicated, this, because if there are two players tied for second, and Inbee Park obviously going to take the gold medal, the playoff will then see one golfer win a bronze medal and the other win a silver medal. Anyway, Lydia Ko. Now this is an eagle putt.
It's got a chance. What a good putt.
Whoops.
Good weight.
Yeah.
Good borrow.
So chance for another birdie here for Lydia to get it to 10 under. And that puts her then right in the frame for the silver medal.
10 under par. Lydia Ko.
The class of Lydia Ko there, taking her 3 medal or hybrid and reaching the green and 2 putting for a birdie. And so now she gets to 10 under. And at the moment, they look like your medalists, don't they? Sit tight. Could have quite a bit of golf left yet here at this Olympic Championship. Well, she's found her mojo late in this 4th round.
A birdie putt on the 17th to get to 11 under par, to take 2nd place. She can't make the putt. She can't make the putt, and she stays at 10 under.
So she's probably going to need a birdie. Up 18. Now Lydia Ko back 506 yards down this fairway.
18th. Will it be the last hole that Lydia Ko plays at this Olympic women's golf individual stroke play?
You'd have to think advantage possibly at the moment with Lydia Ko for that silver medal now.
Cut.
Wanted to cut. And, well, she has short-sighted herself a bit here, in fact big time.
Oh,
no. Trying to be helpful, I guess, but
can I have that? Can I keep it, he said. Not yet.
How close can she get it?
Oh,
that's pretty good.
It's
not
bad.
That's very good from there.
But she's been missing putts from that distance all day. I can only remember one that she's made.
Lydia Ko. No gold medal, but is there a silver lining? This for a silver medal. Yes, she has done it. #1 in the world at 17, major championship winner at 18, and now an Olympic silver medalist at 19. And sure, it has been contentious in some issues about golf's return to the Olympic Games, but in my mind, the performance of the men and the women here in Rio over the last 2 weeks in these 2 world-class fields has, without any doubt, for me anyway, seen this as a triumphant return to the Olympic Games by golf. And personally, Alan Wilkins, I can't wait for the golf to start, Olympic golf to start in 4 years' time in Tokyo.